Hey Penny, thanks for coming in. This is just going to be a short one today because Barbara Color was on, and I prefer to watch her than watch myself. Talk to nobody because they're all watching Barbara. But anyway, even if I had a bunch of people watching me, I would say, go over to Barbara's, let's watch her, because she's really good. And I probably won't be on long because I can't think straight. Connie will be on at noon my time, which is about 30 minutes. Hey Leslie, are you just not gonna stream on Tuesday mornings anymore? Um, well, sometimes Barbara doesn't stream on Tuesdays. Is she gonna stream on Tuesdays every Tuesday? Because if that's the case, I'll need to move my day, my second day, to who knows when. I don't know. What do you think? It's Friday's pretty good for streaming at the time I'm streaming then. I can't think of another time between other streams. There's not, I don't think, too many people on Saturday afternoon, but then most of everybody is doing other things, so I don't know. Yeah, well, yeah, I could change the day if Barbara's gonna stick with Tuesdays, then I might think about switching my day. Right now I'm too tired to think about it. But yeah. Well, see, I want to watch all these other people, so I have to pick another time. Maybe I'll just do Fridays. I don't know. I'll just have to think about it, I guess. All right. So, yeah, the Star Toys. I got these a few days ago. Oh, you did? Oh, that's what I saw. Okay. Yeah, I saw it. I go, was she gone today? Wait a minute. That's okay. No problem. Yeah, I was just over at Barbara's. Yeah, I like schedules too, but then Barbara sometimes schedules her Tuesdays, so that's kind of how it was going for a while. She wasn't streaming all the time on Tuesdays, so I thought, well, I'll just stay with my Tuesdays, and then when she streams, I'll. But anyway, blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, well I like when you do other stuff too. I enjoy watching that. It's interesting, and I think, do I want to get into that? Maybe not. She's got to do all these steps for whatever it is. Maybe I don't. Or maybe I might say, well, that looks maybe like something I could do. Do I want to get into that? Or, I mean, my brain goes all over the place. So I just, well, I don't know if I want to spend the money to get all into that. So maybe I just won't. But anyway, it looks fun. You didn't throw anything. Oh, well, I'm glad I wasn't watching then, because, you know. I just watch you for throwing stuff, so I mean, whatever. Starjoys, regular Starjoys. This, I was watching this on Amazon, and it popped up at, well, first I watched the one that had the roll. It was 20. And then it was 16, and then it was 20, and I thought, I don't know, maybe. And then the one in the tin popped up as 35, and I said, I'm not going to pay 35. And somebody had said, well, it'll probably go down. All right, well, I'll just wait. And sure enough, it went down to 16, 15 and some change, right? And so I bought that. I didn't throw anything, you and the rest of you. Yeah, I was going to put the, what do you call it? But you can go look for it. And then about the next 2 days after I bought them for 16, they were on for 14, $13.99, right? And then I thought, oh, maybe I should go ahead and buy another set because I was liking these a lot. And of course, I went and bought another set. I haven't opened it yet. I'm still thinking maybe, I don't know. It was something Tanya said was she stopped buying the budget pencils and all that. And that, I mean, that's a good thought too. But I really do like these. And if these sell out, then, but I wasn't going to buy 5 sets or anything like that. So, hey, Kelly. Yeah, go get some. Do you want the link, or do you want to just, so, alrighty then. It doesn't have one of those little share buttons, but I'll just copy the stuff at the top. And then pop it right in. Oh, you beat me! Ah, okay. No problema. Yeah, since I still have the Starjoy Golds, I thought I might show how, see if they're different or not. I really am having a hard time with fatigue in the last, gosh, it seems like it's been going on the whole spring. But I have a few moments or a few days of, oh, I'm feeling pretty good, back to fatigue. So it usually has to do with the weather. So you know how it is. Anyhow, I like the box, the tin it comes in, and you saw how it came in a very secure looking box, although it did come in one of those packages with that brown paper packages that's a little more secure than even the bubble wrap things. When you open it, you see that they've put these in some kind of order. And I was watching, I can't remember her name, I feel so bad. Anyhow, it's the other person that's got a video about these pencils. She was saying that they are put in like 3 in a triad of the color combo, kind of like the Starjoy Golds in a way, and that's fine. And I may reference that later if I need a color combo for something. I'm like, I like that one, but I wanted them in color order. And it's really nice that they come in number order. If you want to keep it this way, I think this is all right. It's generally, I mean, you got this one that looks purple, but it's actually sort of a pinkish color. Anyway, it's nice that they come in number order like that, but I like them in color family order. And they have the typical plastic trays, but they're not like really cheap looking ones. But anyway, there's two of those, and the tin is really nice. I like these colors on the tin. Oh, there goes a pencil. I'm really drawn to this kind of, I don't know what that is, like a processed red mulberry something colors with some bluish purple and then the turquoise-ish. I love those colors. And I already had this 72 space pencil case. Sorry, my brain just not want to work. And I had some of my, actually I had, oh, I thought it was my father-in-law out there mowing. I thought, it's not, it doesn't need to be mowed. It's the neighbor. That's the one that was mowing him like really late at night last week. It was funny. Anyway, I put my gel pens in there. My sparkly ones, not the regular, you know, tan mint and stuff like that. But Stardust and what's the other one? Starburst. I don't know what it is. Anyhow, so I took those out and put them in here. And I put them in. I don't. I was tempted to get those, but they looked a lot like the Artex, which are nice pencils, but I kind of wish I hadn't bought them. I bought them because they had a review that they were kind of like Prismacolors, and they do have a few different colors than Prisma has, but mostly they're like Prismas. They don't break, I guess. They're not as soft. Nothing is as soft as Prismas, but they are nice pencils. I just kind of like, eh. But the Starjoys were, I tried to get things that are different, and these were different enough. I think they're very creamy. I'm trying to think, do I have anything else similar? Maybe they're a little bit like Mark Hearts. Mark Hearts are a little thicker of a barrel, and they're more oily. So these are a little more oily too, but I find that I can blend them a little bit more like a wax, so they're kind of in the middle, I think. You like the Starjoy Golds? Okay. Yeah, I thought I might take a few minutes to try to do that. I was in the middle of sorting my grays. Okay, so do y'all want to see my insanity? Oh, and if you want me to, I can make a chart for color order. There's only 72, so I mean, you can kind of figure out it pretty easily if I could figure it out. But if you want me to do a chart, that would be okay. I could do a chart. I don't mind. Now, what was I saying? Oh, do you want to see my insanity? Because I know y'all come here to see what crazy thing Leslie's done this week. I do not recommend at all, even if you have, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 sets. I don't recommend, especially if you've got 6 or more, don't even do it. Unless you just really want to. If you've got an OCD streak in your blood, maybe you might like it. But And if I had it to do again, I probably would do it again because I do have an OCD streak. And there's a weird part of me that enjoyed doing this, but it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. Here's my insanity. You see it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It went from, oh, I'll just put all my sets together in color order, to buying little tabs, cutting little things out. And I mean, it just snowballs. Once you've done one color, you might as well do the next. And then how are you going to put them together, and what's the best way to sort? And should I take all that color of pencil out, or should I just color them on the paper, the little card swatches, and then cut them? I actually prefer putting all the pencils out and sorting them that way than to put all the colors at once down on a paper and cutting them out. That is a pain in the rear. Look at this. This is how I was putting them together. Yeah, I'm crazy. But if you were going to do that, I would recommend putting all your pencils out of that one color and sorting them by that way first, and then putting it down, because it's much easier that way. It really is. Oh, you have a good day too. There's nothing exciting in this. All right, back to the Star Joys. I started working on, let me see, it's somewhere. I didn't take it out of the book yet, but I started working on Aviary. And they work well on this paper. The green, I think maybe, is a little bit, it was very, very neon almost. And I just went in there and kind of darkened it up with the second color. I used basically 4 colors on the leaves. Let me show you what ones those were. I used let's see, can you see that in the camera? Leaf green light, grass green, medium green, and a little bit of the cypress green. The reason I used a little bit of the cypress green is because that's what I used down here on, sorry, I'm trying to watch myself on my phone and do this. Okay, so I used that cypress green, teal green light. Did I use teal green? The 2 teal greens? They're very close, the teal green light and teal green. They're very close colors. So I think I ended up just using one of them. And then a cobalt turquoise for the clef, treble clef, and the lines for the music. And then for the brown, I used 4 different ones. I used the burnt ochre, raw umber, the burnt umber, and I actually used the yellow ochre on top because it was looking kind of I don't know if flat is the term. Maybe it was looking flat. It just wasn't looking right. So I threw in some yellow ochre, and that did it. That made it better. These colors are very close, but not so close that you can't see the difference. Probably if I had to do it again, I might use just burnt umber, burnt ochre, and the yellow ochre, and just leave out the raw. But I had started with those three and just decided to use those. And this part, let me see, I'm missing something. Nope. Okay. For the bird, I used 5 different colors. Mainly I used 5 different colors because I started out with one color and then I added another and then I added another, and pretty soon I've got 5. Let me see if I can do this way. Cobalt purple, purple, which is not very purple. Purple light, which is not very purple at all. Bengal rose and pink rose. Let me show you. See, I'm going to take that off. It's much easier than fighting the bear. I fight the bear a lot. Huh. Okay, so we have... All right, so sorry about the shaking. I'm very shaky today. Too much coffee, I guess. Rose pink, and there's your Bengal, and there's your purple, and purple. Now this is cobalt purple. This looks more like a mulberry, kind of a mauve-ish, so in between red and purple. That is something I noticed about this set after I had written it down so many times. I did the swatch twice. Well, it has a lot of nice yellows and oranges, but we only have really one good red. It's cadmium red. And grenadine or grenadine is more of a peachy red. So someone was saying, I think it's Crystal's coloring page or coloring. I really don't remember. She was saying that there was some stuff they could have changed out, and they've had a whole 120 colors to work with. They could have picked some different colors. I think I would have taken out one of the yellows because these two are pretty close, although then you would gripe about them not having a yellow. There's just a lot more yellows. Maybe they could take out an orange. I don't know. I mean, all right, so here's an example of lavender and purple blue and purple lake. These two, they're so much the same color. They're just very similar. The only thing I can think of is that maybe he was taking, I say he because it's Andy that people talk about the Starjoy stuff, probably taking 3, 3, and 3. So you have flesh, skin yellow and flesh, and well, you really have, I could have moved this cadmium orange up here. Anyway, so you have a dark and a medium and a light of each kind of color, which I can see that here. But I still would have liked some more reds. And you could probably add well, you can make a darker red by adding some purple in there. But anyhow, there's quite a few purples and blues and turquoise colors. I could see them taking one out and putting another red in. But as far as the rest of the colors, I might put in some more green, but that's just me. I like greens. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get this in the screen. I put the terracotta and Van Dyke brown down here in the browns. They could have really gone in with the oranges, like this orange. These two could have gone, this could have gone here. Oh well. Anyway, my point is, it's missing reds. I would have liked to seen some more reds. And they could have taken out maybe a blue or a green or a gray, maybe, probably a gray. Anyway, so there we are. I still like the colors. I like how they feel. I like how they lay down. And you know, one of the books that was frustrating to us is the Japanese version of Symphony. And so I tried it on here, and I think they work fine in Symphony. So that is really nice. I had some others I was going to test, but I want to go see, well, yeah. Is it Connie coming on? Yeah, I want to go see Connie. So, anyhow, I do like these. I've got maybe a few more minutes. I've got all of this on top of these pencils. I'm trying not to lose any, but of course I'm going to. I'm going to try to move these out of the way just enough to where I can still have these. I don't like these as much as other pencils. So I might be starting out biased. Let's see if we have anything. All right, trying to look at this color. I am so shaky today. All right, it's only one color, but it's one of my favorites. So let's see how those look. All right. They feel, I think, the same width. This paint on here is smoother than this paint. So it might be a little grippier. This might be just a hair difference. I don't know. Put it like this. All right, so here's the purple. It's not very, I apologize for the shaking. Okay. That's nice. Now this one. Golly, I'm so shaky today. Okay. Wow. Interesting. All right. This one, the Starjoy Gold, pink fuchsia. Feels smoother as it's going down, I have to say. Let's pick a different color. How about the blue? Yep. Let's pick something I've used that's already sharpened. Well, sort of. All right, so this is cobalt blue. The lights. Maybe that's why I'm shaking. It's not exactly the same. Okay, this is close. All right, here is cobalt blue light. Very nice. Wow. Those almost feel the same. Very smooth. Just slightly scratchy. So that's interesting. This was slightly scratchy, this was smooth, and this, so what I'm pointing at. This was the Starjoy, this was Starjoy Gold, and this was Starjoy and the Starjoy Gold. And so we had it switched. They feel, the golds are probably just slightly thicker barrel. They're about the same length. They both have written down here on the side. The name is over here, whereas on the golds, the name is on the end of the barrel. And the golds have the indication of what color family it is, violet blue. So I don't know. They're very similar, I would say. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thanks for coming by and seeing what I'm up to, see my craziness, see my shaky hand. I don't know what's going on with that. Some days it's just shakier than others, and today it picked to be really shaky. Y'all have a good day. I'll see you later. See you at Connie's. Bye.